Colin, what kind of emotions are going through you now, knowing that you guys just played on final game of 49ers?
It's bittersweet. Happy we got the win. Happy we were able to get Frank and Anquan to their milestones and get this win. But I mean, Coach Harbaugh is the coach that drafted me. He's the coach that chose to start me. He's the coach that stood behind me through everything.
Does Harbaugh leaving make you wonder what's next for you, since he's been such a big part of your career?
He has been a huge part, but I mean, I'm playing football regardless. I'm quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers until they tell me different. So, I mean, I'm going to keep trucking on, be looking forward to finding out who they're going to bring in and what we're going to be working on. But, I mean, as far as me, I'm going to continue to work.
Sometime in the past couple weeks, you'd mentioned that just the idea of Jim Harbaugh not being here next year was something that you had a hard time kind of wrapping your mind around. Did you get a chance to talk to management or ownership to kind of find out why, or are you curious why he's not here?
That's not my job position. That's not in my job description. I'm here to play football. I mean, I love Coach Harbaugh. I support him, but this isn't my place to make that decision or comment on that.
Colin, how difficult has this been, though, with this season, with all these questions that have been swirling really since the start of the season? To, you know, you guys, your job was to try and shut it out and just play football, but was it difficult?
No, what was difficult was having so many injuries. I mean, that was the most difficult thing going through the season. We looked out on defense today and said, man, we have 4 of our normal starters out there. That's tough to win football games when you have that many players out. And, I mean, hats off to everybody that stepped up and played for us because they helped us get that win today.
Colin, it's often said that you learn the most about yourself when facing adversity. What did you learn after this season?
That you have to be on top of everything, every detail. Whether you're a starter, backup, third string, it doesn't matter. You have to be on top of everything because you could be playing at any moment.
Colin, do you feel more comfortable running the ball? I mean, you look like you're having a great time out there, and that's pretty much seems like your style of play.
Whatever the offense dictates to allow me to do and allow this offense to do to win games, I'm going to do that.
How emotional was that last meeting with Harbaugh, just talking to you guys in that locker room after this game?
I think it was huge. A lot of us have been with Coach Harbaugh since he's been here, and the players that were here before him saw how he turned things around and turned this organization back into a winning one. And I mean, it's tough to let that go, but at the same time, we have to keep moving forward as players because our careers keep going on.
Do you have a relationship with Jim Tomsula? Do you know him very well?
Yeah, I think he's a great guy.
Colin, how did Coach Harbaugh help you develop as a player or as a person over the last few years?
He's done, I mean, numerous things for me, not only as a quarterback but as a person. I think he's not only a great coach but a great person, and that's what he preaches to the team. Go out, give everything you have to your team, but make sure you're taking care of your family and you're taking care of your teammates, and those are the things that are important.
During the, since you took over as quarterback, Jim was always supportive and positive about you when answering questions from us, unfailingly. Behind the scenes, how did he treat you?
I mean, we have a great relationship. He's going to tell you if you're doing something wrong, if you need to adjust something or change something. He's going to let you know. And I think that's where the respect came between us. It was, yes, we have a great relationship, but you're still my coach, and I still need you, and you still need to point out what I'm doing wrong and make sure I'm still improving.
You mentioned the injury, but was there another reason that the 49ers weren't, particularly the offense, wasn't able to produce more yards and more points this year in your mind now that it's over?
Being on the details. Once again, offense comes down to execution, and if you miss a block here, if you don't make a throw here, or you make a wrong cut, those plays don't work. And not being on top of those small things are what hurt us this year.
Colin, you were sacked 52 times this year. You had some ups and downs. Where would you say your confidence level is as this franchise quarterback?
I mean, my confidence isn't going to change. I'm going out to play and play to win. I think I'm fully capable to go out and help this organization and this team get wins every Sunday. What happens on the field isn't going to change what I think of my abilities and my teammates' abilities to go out and win games. Most definitely.
Colin, this could have been your last game with Frank. Can you just talk about what he's meant to your career?
Frank is, I mean, he's been huge to my career. Not only as a running back and taking pressure off of the passing game with the way he runs the football, but in the passing game, protection. I mean, keeping my jersey clean. He does everything we've asked of him and more, and he does it without question. And I think that's why everyone was so excited to see him get that 1,000 yards today and see him get the 11,000 for his career, because he comes to work every day. It would have been very easy for him not to play last week coming off of a concussion. He comes out and plays and has over 150 yards. That says a lot to the man he is and the character he has.
Colin, as Matt mentioned, no matter what we've asked Harbaugh about you, and some of our times our questions have been, pointed, saying, hey, stats, he never wrote a real good game. I mean, he's never been critical of you. Maybe he said Colin didn't have his best game. What has that meant to you, the fact that he hasn't come close to ever kind of throwing you under the bus?
It's huge when you have support of a coach like that. I mean, it gives me confidence to go out and put everything on the line, and it might not be my best game, or it might be my best game, but he's going to support me regardless. To have that confidence when you step on the field that your coach is behind you and your team's behind you is huge.
Was there just a little extra oomph today before the game when you guys were hitting shoulders and pads before the game, you and Coach?
Yeah, we wanted to make sure today was a good one, that we went out the right way. We knew this was a possibility, and I mean, we wanted to make sure we laid it all on the line for Coach.
Did you like become a Michigan fan?
I'll always be a fan of Coach Harbaugh. Not too sure about Michigan, though.
All right, thanks, Cap.
Thank you.
Thank you.